Hello, hello. We are back again with more Inktober. This is day 11 through 20, and we're just starting off with me sketching some snacks from my pantry for the prompt snack. And I just want to get out of the way that I struggled keeping up this week. So I definitely feel like the footage isn't as good. Maybe I didn't put as much focus into some of the drawings, but some of them still turned out pretty fun. And I just wanted to keep the whole thing going. So we're getting another video out of it. I hope that you still enjoy. So let's see, what did I even put in this? I have some popcorn, some Pop-Tarts. Juice fills are kind of like Gushers, but a different brand, I believe. And then I put a dog treat. I snuck that in there for my puppies. Fruit cups, because I'm weirdly obsessed with those right now. And of course, hot fries, because you can't go wrong with hot fries. I don't always like hot chips, but these are like the right temperature for me. And yeah, that was that. It was a very sketchy first day, but it was fun. I don't draw food enough. I need to do it again. This is day 12. It was a redraw of something I did years ago. There used to be that like YouTuber group of artists that every month or few months would do a prompt all together. And so I tried to do their world in a jar, but I took it like super literally and drew a world in a jar, like an actual planet in a jar. And then I hated it, and I wanted to prove that I could do it at least slightly better now. I don't think I was as prepared as I could have been, but I do think it's a lot better than the original. I like that it's on a shelf, that I put it labeled as Earth, and you're like, who is big enough to put a whole Earth in a jar? So I thought in the end it was pretty fun. And next we have more mouth washing, because my brain is just rotted with that game right now. I've watched so many playthroughs of it. And if you've played it or you've watched the playthroughs, you know about this nighttime screen and the significance that it has. I'm not going to go into it, but I wanted to put Anya in front of it and kind of do a more like peaceful, just calm, sweet drawing for once for mouth washing. And I do like how it turned out. It was really fun to play with the blue lighting. And if I can come up with another way to do the nighttime screen, like symbolically, I think I will, because I did really enjoy this. I just wish it had maybe a bit more meaning to it, but overall the drawing is good. Next we have a drawing. Yeah, it looks like a painting right now, but it's a drawing. For the prompt Rome, I believe, from the Inktober prompts. And I immediately thought of the Thousand Sunny from One Piece for this one, because I'm predictable One Piece fan, blah, 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 blah. And I ended up throwing the Going Merry in there as well, because I thought it could be a cool, like, symbolic commentary on the passing of time and the roaming between one ship to the other. And no spoilers on the Merry. If you know, okay? Do not tell people. I had a lot of fun with this. I kind of struggled with the lighting and struggled to not put too much detail on these teensy tiny little ships. But in the end, I think it turned out pretty well. I'm not really good at like painting backgrounds, so I think for my ability, I did a good job. Reflecting on it a bit now, I do think it would have been cool to put something in the sky, like one of those birds that delivers papers, or just anything along those lines, just to kind of break up the space a little bit. But I really like the like orange in the middle of the blue for the lighting, and kind of how it points forward towards the Mary. I think I cooked with that one a little bit, so I don't know. I talk myself up and down at the same time. It's pretty, pretty. I don't know where I was going with that. So we're just going to move on to the longest section of this video. I was requested by my husband to do wanted posters, first for our two dogs who you saw at the beginning of the first 10 days of Inktober, Missy and Maya. There they are. And then he was like, oh, you could go ahead and do us too. So I ended up making the wanted poster part first, and then drawing all four of us, picking out what our bounties would be. I ended up just going off of our birthdays and gotcha days for the dogs, and just sketched everyone out and then inked the names. And I ended up going with grayscale to kind of try to reference the manga, mostly to save time. If I'm being honest, I might go back one day and add some color, but I really like how the black and white turned out on the dogs, because I think it just really looks like a, what's the word? Like they went to prison and had a photo taken of them. Like they look like they're in trouble, and I think they turned out really cute. I don't know if I like the human portraits as much. And my husband was like, where did you even find the reference photo you used for me? I digged it up from like 3 years ago, so I don't blame him. And then mine is like not as goofy as the other three, and I don't like that. But my original goofy photo, I didn't think I drew it well enough, so then I did a different one. And yeah, I think if I had to choose, I would have just done the dog ones, but I think it was fun to do all four of us, and now we're like a little package deal, little family wanted posters. We're not worth that much money though, so I hope there's no bounty hunters that come after us. Okay, that was lame, sorry. Okay, and the next one is Nico Robin. I don't think literally anyone is surprised. So I got this figure. I pre-ordered a while back, and I got it back in September, I believe. And it's little Robin with her little book and O'Hara as a child. And she wears this red dress, and I was like, ooh, what if I drew Robin as an adult in that red dress? There's no real reason, except I just wanted to see how it would look and if it was cute. And I do think that the picture turned out well. It's her sitting and kind of zoning out, but she's trying to read, and she has tea, and I got to use multiple hands. And I think it turned out as a really cute little throwback to her past without being obviously towards her past, because maybe someone who's not a Nico Robin stan would look at that and know what it is. But I'm hoping that anyone who pays attention to her as much as I do would know. And I don't know. I just had a lot of fun doing something whimsical with her. And honestly, I wish I had multiple hands to like have your hobby like right there in front of you, but you don't actually have to use your hands on it, and you can like daydream and do other things at the same time. It sounds amazing, and I'm really jealous right now. Okay, let's see. It's another mouth-washing portrait, an Anya portrait. It started as a marker sketch that I really liked, and I tried to translate it to digital to match the rest of the week, so it was all speed paints, and I think it turned out okay. It has some dialogue from the game. It's just kind of a breakdown portrait, and I don't know. I like it. I don't know if I like it as much as the original sketch, but hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. And I think what fixed it and let me post it in the end is I made the text all glitchy, and yeah, I'm okay with it in the end, and I really hope you enjoyed. Tune in soon for part 3.